Ernesto Cruz-Garcia is 37 years old. He works in construction. 10 years ago, he entered the country illegally through the Texas desert. Cruz-Garcia and his 3 children were out front of their home in Norristown, Pennsylvania, feeding their dog.
We saw 2 police cars arrive, and 2 police vans, and 2 detective cars. They arrived but didn't come to say, "What are you doing?" They got out of their cars with their guns pointing at me.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement and local police say the raid was based on a tip immigration got that a gang member was selling drugs there. Cruz-Garcia's daughter, Daniela, was 13. She asked the police for an arrest warrant, which she'd learned in school.
I was there, you have a paper. They're like, oh no, they just told us to come and pick him up. I was like, and then he's like, oh no, I left it over there with the police station. I was like, then go get it, and if you have it paper, then come back and show it to us, and then you could take him. If not, then don't take him. So they got rough with me and started saying, if you're an immigrant or not, and then they started fighting with me.
The recently retired Norristown police chief confirms his officers did not find drugs. But according to immigration and the family, the police put Cruz-Garcia on the phone with an immigration agent. Police say they received this document from immigration, and Norristown police arrested Cruz-Garcia based on it on the spot. This document is not a formal arrest warrant. The former police chief said he saw nothing unusual about the arrest. His department helped out another law enforcement agency. But ICE says it should not and could not have happened as police described. After 11 months of inquiries, ICE provided a new explanation this month that Norristown's English-speaking officers plan to take Spanish-speaking Cruz-Garcia into custody for lying to police. This contradicts the police report.
They hadn't told me anything. I didn't know why they arrested me or anything, whether they were going to deport me or not. What would happen to my wife and children?
Local police in Norristown can't make arrests based on federal immigration laws. That's both for reasons of jurisdiction and because policymakers don't want to scare immigrants from reporting crimes or cooperating with investigations. Norristown's former police chief said he prohibited his officers from asking about immigration status. But police arrested Cruz-Garcia, took him to their station and strip searched him. In the morning, he was driven in a van full of prisoners for the county jail. It stopped at the courthouse on the way. Everyone else went before a judge one by one to hear their charges. Cruz-Garcia never got called inside. Immigration and civil rights attorneys we asked to review these documents say police had no authority to arrest Cruz-Garcia. Immigration found he had no criminal history. He got released on an ankle monitor. He now checks in regularly in person and by phone while he fights deportation in immigration court. His wife, Joanna, says their area of Mexico has become very violent.
My mother is worried for her grandchildren. Ever since we could remember, they have been here. So if she takes them to Mexico, Mexico's ugly. They don't know anyone there.
Defendants in immigration court do not have the right to a lawyer. Cruz-Garcia has paid thousands of dollars to a private immigration attorney. He's told Cruz-Garcia that if he wants to argue that his arrest was illegal, he'll need to go and hire someone else. Cruz-Garcia is not alone. Other attorneys who work with immigrants say they see many cases where an arrest appears to have violated the law. However, it's rare for that to get the case thrown out in immigration court. When lawyers try, they say immigration usually stops pursuing the deportation in Philadelphia. They'll shelve the case indefinitely. The defendants in immigration court would like answers, but they usually want their cases to end even more.